I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, but they might think you're being too extreme. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, but they might think you're being too extreme. Ask up, yeah, you gotta keep it pushing. Better say it with your chest, don't ever let them get to shushing. I know I tripped and fell a lot, so now you have a cushion. Don't make the same mistakes and isolate the never looking, never looking. I can't run away from something that I cannot see, but I keep on fighting, so just follow me. I've been intense, fighting through it to the Dollar Tree, but they also find a way to bother me. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, but they might think you're being too extreme. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, but they might think you're being too extreme. Now as I go through the motions of all the different emotions, cause I've been there and back and seen it in entire commotion. So follow me, follow me, follow me. I know it's a lot to see and not a lot of space to breathe. I can't run away from something that I cannot see, but I keep on fighting, so just follow me. I've been intense, fighting through it to the Dollar Tree, but they also find a way to bother me. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, or they might think you're being too extreme. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, or they might think you're being too extreme. Ain't a movie, better try. Sounds like it's impossible, I know you wonder why. This is not for humans, so you better learn to fly. It'll take and break and shake and make you really wanna cry. If you're digging deep enough, and then I know that you'll survive. Follow me, I'll show you how. I know it's hard to stay alive. Straight from 1 to 10 is how you always should arrive. And never let them know that you are broken inside. Follow me, I know my eyes have seen what works and what's a dime. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Never scream, but they might think you're being too extreme. Silly me to think that I could ever live a dream. Silly me to have it all and feel I need release. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems. Follow me, I know it's not exactly what it seems.
This is exclusive music. Rambo, DJ, let's go to the north, yeah, south, yeah, east, yeah, west. Everybody take a picture and show us your flex. We want the whole world to let us know how they feeling right now. Stop, focus, flex, go Rambo. Stop, focus, flex, let's go.
New York to Miami. This time around they really gon' understand me. Bottles in the air, celebrating with the family. No time to waste, it's time to up the ante. Put your glasses in the air. Only thing we drinking is the new Bel Air. This is for the hustlers, all your millionaires. Batman mansion with the spiral stairs. Pulling up to the scene. New Rolls Royce outside looking clean. Shorties with no drawers on, clubbers on steam. Hennessy 5 shots jumping off with the team.
Hold up, Ramplo. It's somebody's birthday. Take them cameras out and let's flex on them. Go Virgos, it's your birthday. Go Taurus, it's your birthday. Go Leos, it's your birthday. All Capricorns, it's your birthday. Go Libras, it's your birthday. Go Aries, it's your birthday. Go Geminis, it's your birthday. All Scorpios, it's your birthday.
It's your birthday when the clock hits 12. Bottles in the air, time to celebrate yourself. It's been a long year, but you got that well. Louis the 13th, you're drinking top shelf. Put them cups up if you roll with 21. Girls wildin' out, yo, they wanna have fun. Killing VIP with that 151. DJs on the set, got the crowd going dumb, dumb.
Stop, focus, flex, Canada. Stop, focus, flex, Asia. Stop, focus, flex, Africa. Stop, focus, flex, South America. Out in Germany, show us your flex. France, UK, show us your flex. Australia, Middle East, show us your flex. Whole
parenthood will fly you.
Go crazy, nah, 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 go crazy, nah, 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 go crazy, nah, 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 go crazy. Let me sing it and make you go crazy, nah. I just wanna make you go crazy, yeah. Deep up in it, you could be my baby, yeah. All up on your body, you won't find a card, and your game got me solid. Talking about demon time, just wanna make you mine. If I see you, I don't want you to leave. I know I be teasing, oh yeah. You're drunk, you got me faded, twisted, you can only take it. I can go easy, sometimes slow. Let me do what I want, come and get yours. Open your eyes right there and then you'll realize we'll never end. I'm just trying to see you bend and you can't bend. Let's go. We can get crazy now. You gon' go crazy now. You gon' go. Let me sling it and make you go crazy now. Go crazy.
I ain't got no problem getting nasty. You taste it, wavy, cake like a bakery. I saw all of your curves in HD. A switch from my Xbox. Shorty shoulda never tried play me. Mr. Waist Trainer, I be all up in your gut. My melanated queen, Sunday chocolate deluxe. Body and finger painting, I ain't worried about the brush. The way that your hips swinging is a must. I just wanna touch. Yeah, I got a crush. I'm feeling like a 50-cent soda trying bust. Looking like I'm fiending for your body out of lust. Baby, I'm a squirrel and it's your world, girl. I need a nut. I can keep a secret. We connect like the Wi-Fi. Plus we look decent. I ain't gotta try to explain. I'm in your head. Just imagine what we do in the moment I'm in your bed.
Let's go. We can get crazy now. You gon' go crazy now. You gon' go. Let me sling it and make you go crazy now. Nah, nah, go crazy. Nah, 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 go crazy. Nah, 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 go crazy. Let me sling it and make you go crazy now.
Every night I close my eyes. When I dream I see your face. So there should be no surprise that I want you when I wake up. When you kiss me I can taste love. How you feeling when we make love? Some shit I couldn't make up. By the way you make me feel, I know I never need another. I don't ever wanna let him go. I want nothing more than but to love him. I just thought I ought to let him know. My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love you. My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love. Me toca con un dedo, papi yo te quiero. Ni tengo que decirle con mi boca que me quedo. Todavía me siento cerca cuando estás lejos. No hay ninguna persona como tú, como te veo. Todo que lo digo te lo juro que lo cierto. Y lo que quieras se lo doy pa' que no pierdo. El amor que nunca tuve será cuando tenga miedo. Y cuando entra por la puerta me tiene abierta. Cuando me besa, me vuelvo loca si la llamo y no contesta. No hacemos nada o si vamos pa' la fiesta. No importa nada, solamente está con esta. Solo a mí nunca me deja cuando besa. Me vuelvo loca si la llamo y no contesta. No hacemos nada o si vamos pa' la fiesta. No importa nada, solamente está con esta. Solo a mí nunca me deja. My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love you. My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love you. My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love you. My My love for you's endless. Go crazy, go senseless. I don't mean to sound selfish. I can't help it but to love you.
Stop hitting my phone, now you all alone, but girl, I'm on the road right now. I ain't thinking about home right now. Ice on, so I'm feeling cold right now. And you better watch your tone. Why you talking to me like that? We grown, put on the brown like I'm wearing V-long. Cause I'm in my zone, I'm in that zone. If you give it a little time, I can show you what it means. It's stunning, but ain't nothing but a sin. If you let me in your mind, I can show you how to dream. Stop running, I just want you to scream. Like give me a reason to stay. I'm too good at walking away. Whenever I'm telling the truth, you feel like you catching a stray. Spend all my time in the booth, I'm doing whatever it takes. I'm taking it day by day. I want it, so why would I wait? The dream ain't gon' chase itself. You know time is gon' waste itself. Had to do it on my own. No, I ain't ever wait for help. Because if I did, I swear I'd be waiting forever. And there ain't no shit, so they just gon' be hanging forever. If you give it a little time, I can show you what it means. It's stunning, but ain't nothing but a sin. If you let me in your mind, I can show you how to dream. Stop running, I just want you to scream. I just want you to scream. I can show you what it means. I can show you how to dream. I just want you to scream. Roll that shit up, light that shit up, throw my click up, logo big ups, heavy rolling through that motherfucker, it's a stick up, and we don't get touched, so know it's with us. Early mornings, late nights, that's a lifestyle. Struck gold, fucked around, broke the ice down. The baddest shorty said they tryna be my wife now, but they was fucking with the kid before the night smile. Said she tryna be with me in the prime, but I ain't selfish, told her give it some time, cause I'm in my too. This shit gon' last for at least 25. If we in line, you can try at my line, and I might slide through. Consider it as a bitch, don't you take me for lick. I'm still plotting on that blick with a switch. Trust that shit ain't in my name unless that shit got some kick. But this is just for entertainment, in case you hoes try to snitch. Yeah. Don't know her name and I don't care to. If you with me, that shit would scare you. I put myself through all that shit cause I can handle. It didn't kill it, made me strong and I can't stand you for it. Alright.
Shifting, really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting and move. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting and move. Oh, it's easy to cut through a path straight to a lane that feeds me. Oh, it's easy. So you better believe them when they say they see me. It's all in the way that the public perceive me. Oh. Yes, I got handles, but can it handle it? Shifting my direction. They do anything for a mention. Policy, but it for my protection. I got control, yeah. Whenever the good, no. Gon' say hi to Cookie Kumu, cause you know it don't really don't mean a thing. I can make the change. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting and move. No consequence. Really gonna press that pedal. If it ain't part of my plan, then I'm shifting and move. Shifting, 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 shifting and move. Shifting, 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 shifting and move.
Understand you? I know say you're not serious. I know say you see me I call your phone. Me I call your phone and you not pick up your phone. You tell me for idiot. That's what you tell me for, idiot. Alright? Don't answer your phone. Go and ignore me all you fucking want. Wait and see.
Why you always saying shit you never do? You know I'm the one and you feel it too. You know that you feel me, so stop playing. You know I ain't playing no games, so you need to stop looking, cause you staring with your mad face. And I'm right here, don't you play games. I just wanna talk, why you wanna fight? I just wanna talk, why you getting tight? Stop throwing things, babe, it's not cool. Plates flying around all the fucking room. Late night talk, sharing visions with you. Now we sitting on dinner tables, I hate I met you. Confirming that last night was my last with you. It wasn't all bad vibes, had a blast with you. Now we can't even chill, can't even crash with you. Our future was bright, that's in the past. But I'm man enough to apologize all the bad. So I fix myself up to get better for us. And I would do better, hope you don't feel pressured. You was my girl, supposed to be you and I. Nigga, you gotta be out of your fucking mind. Look how much time I lost, pay me in time. I curved Stanley, Brian, them niggas kind. You cheating ass, you thought I was fucking blind. How I find the pennies under the dresser. How you leave the room when you go texting. That miscarriage, God, it was a blessing. I was crying, fussing, it was a lesson. Know your worth, queen, know your worth. You fuck boys, y'all niggas is dirt. From now on, I put myself first. Go find your new bitch, quenching your thirst.
It's all about me, and I don't give a fuck. Whoa, and I don't give a fuck. Whoa, yeah. It's all about me, and I don't give a fuck about who gon' try to disagree. Niggas get slimy, wipe them on my sleeve. Don't mean no disrespect to those who really be up on that shit like cocaine, getting high on the terrace. I'm tearing shit up into pieces. Going against me, knew you was deceiving niggas. You was really waiting on a reason, not about the bigger picture. Go ahead, crop them out. Looking for new ways, they blocking routes. Niggas always assuming, what's that about? Mind full of gold, lost their mind down the platinum route. No, the passion ain't passing out. Think I'm passive, I'm passing the platinum round. Just my circle, no squares or rectangles. songs aloud in it. Look at me, I'm the captain now. Narcissistic motherfucker, don't care for what's that about. She want all the smoke, so I plug her. I charge, she out letting. Lucky I ain't let it out. Putting myself above her, my mother be her. She discovered this how her son getting down. Fuck it as long as I get it now. I'ma get it now, I'ma get it now. Yeah. I've been feeling myself, it ain't no argument. Nigga ain't for the target and got targeted. All I know, treat this like preschool, cause he started it. Over my pictures, this bitch be hard with it. I'm a fly ass nigga high every day, so what can I say? She tryna get on my plane, I don't gotta do the extra shit. Snap my head around against the exorcist. It's effortless, don't break, she got a deficit. And I ain't taxing the evil. The way I beat that ass, her friends gon' have to find out, but they actually believe her. Pass it to receivers, waiting for their chance to take place. Cassie mad, he ain't actually need her. Classic Anita, giving you the best that I got. The best that I got, barely meet her expectations and needs. I got me, so now I'm really stressed, won't leave. I seen it from the jump. Your wires crisscross, how we was sitting for a story. My wires just jumped to put the power in your drive. You know I'm always out the house, never too much Corey. We talking deep water, then I learn to take a dive. Aight, so let's dive in it. I'm yours, but you ain't mine, bitch, it's your mind business. Give me glory, but glorify what your mind giving. Shit get gory when you define by define living. Narcissistic motherfucker, don't care for what's that about. She want all the smoke, so I plugged her. I charge, she out letting. Lucky I ain't let it out. Putting myself above her, my mother be her. She discovered this how her son getting down. Fuck it as long as I get it now. Yeah, I'ma get it now. I'ma get it for my sake. We outdated, but still giving her my space. It's beneficial that she never say I'm late. The way a nigga run into a dream, but I never thought that they'd see in my traits. Can't settle, we migrate. Through the pressure, platinum came for the migraines. Best believe a nigga came here to violate. Impatient little nigga, so I pace. The same way I be thinking, boy, I hate. Could never say, I ain't eating full of all of these compliments. Little spice of belief, help me to fill up the confidence. King me, I'm always gon' conquer it. Murdering every beat after beat. Friends and family astonished, need to be center of attention. Family functions, performing back when the family used to function. Like we got a performance, everyone good off the assumptions. No one asking them for it. All that energy and passing it forward. Nah. Narcissistic motherfucker, don't care for what's that about. She want all the smoke, so I plugged her. I charge, she out letting. Lucky I ain't let it out. Putting myself above her, my mother be her. She discovered this how her son getting down. Fuck it as long as I get it now. Yeah, I'ma get it now. Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Who would've thought I'd be up in the club with you again? The way you moving just got me acting a fool. Wow. You look good.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Makes you smile like you do. It's taking my time, always running through my. Said you could move like you do. Wish you knew what it was like to see you move. So can I be honest? You're making me want it. You're doing your thing and I want in on it. It's you, I want for the night. My homies might look at me crazy, but I think it's alright. Cause it's you, yeah, it's you. So 1, 2 step and take my hand. We can do this till the night ends. Baby, I'm your man. So, like you do tonight.
See, Bernard.
Oh, yeah, you're the one I'm into. Can I be me around you freely? Can you match my love and love me deeply? I know you're a savage like Riri. If you were mine, I'll put you in some Fenty. Home where the heart is and you living rent free. Beauty so seductive, baby girl, just don't tell me when it comes to my touch. I keep it gentle, just being honest, you're the one I'm into. When it's demon time with you, I wanna be sinful. Just me and you, we can all be so simple. Yeah, so don't make it so complex. I need you to feel more and think less. See between me and them, yeah, it's contrast, babe. I know you can see the difference. You know I'm not too far the distance. Love when you near, hate when you far. Love when you shine, you're the brightest star. When it comes to my love, it's always up to par. When it comes to my love, yeah, always show it. Be the best you ever had and you know it. Speaking facts straight from the heart. Was a real one straight from the start. From the start, you know it. Can I be me while you freely? Can you match my love and love me deeply? I know you're a savage like Riri. If you mind, I'll put you in some Fenty. Home where the heart is and you living rent free. Beauty so seductive, baby girl, just don't tell me when it comes to my touch. I keep it gentle, just being honest, you're the one I'm into. You're the one I'm into. My love and love me deeply. I know you're a savage like Riri. If you were mine, I'll put you in some Fenty. Home where the heart is and you living rent free. Beauty so seductive, baby girl, just don't tell me when it comes to my touch. I keep it gentle, just being honest, you're the one I'm into. Yeah, yeah, you're the one I'm into.
Don't play with it, bring it, come. Why you so shy, baby? You already won. Wanna put you in my favorite position. Baby, take time with it, it's a marathon. I know. You never have a man when so. No matter how close I go, I'm feeling like I can't let go. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press my up. Body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. Yeah. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. Yeah. You say I love the way you do me. Girl, my body on your body like a two-piece, yeah. We can make a little movie. And how you give it to me just like that. I know. Girl, you turn me on. The way you blow my mind so I'm tempted to touch. Grips on you tightly, I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press my up. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. You know that it's a vibe with me. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. Na. I can feel your temperature.
me reach up. Everywhere you take, give me some. I love it how you press money up.
From olive colored skin to chocolate brown, lipsticks and lip gloss should be color rich, long lasting, bold and luscious. Bold and Luscious Cosmetics. Find them at balcosmetics.com. Complete with vitamin E, lanolin, and antioxidants, Bold and Luscious gives you soft, moisturized lips all day. Reds, nudes, pinks, darks, bright. balcosmetics.com. balcosmetics.com.
It's finally out. Shout out to Josh Banton. Temperature is out on all digital streaming platforms. What's up, bro? It's your homegirl Ivy. This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone. You can find us everywhere on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com. Find us on YouTube, Twitch, IG Live, Facebook Live, whatever live, search up Rawrrzone NYC. You got us. Catch us Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Elgin Sound Radio on the Live 365 app and on our website. And then catch us the next day, 8 a.m. at Booster 82.3 FM, courtesy of the Promo God. We are syndicated not only in the United States and certain territories, we are also syndicated into 150 other countries, courtesy of both Promo God and Elgin Sound Radio. So please, artists, if you want to get your music heard, please hit up one of the radio stations. Tell them Katie sent you. Whew. You could also catch us talking shit about wrestling on What's SmackDown on SmackDown, courtesy of Ramble Mania Show. Shout out to the boys. By the time this comes out, we probably already finished SummerSlam, so may the mightiest person win, aka me. And but I'm very excited today. I'm still fangirling him, even though he's one of my closest friends, and it's not just that entertainment talk. He started at one of our first Givebacks. He's already been on the show multiple times, from being a co-host to being interviewed to just straight chilling. He recently performed at the Road to the Giveback and fucking killed it. With his new single Temperature being out. I'm actually really proud of this man. So let me bring out Josh Banton. Here.
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm just kidding. I'm good.
Wagwan Katie. Wagwan Katie. With my favorite little white woman. Yeah, my favorite little white girl.
I'm not gonna do the accent, bro.
It's all good. What's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with you?
I'm here, man. I'm chilling, It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, I guess. It's too hot to go outside.
Nah,
you
man,
look like you're wearing a jacket.
Nah, man, I'm wearing my nice little button up with the white shirt, keeping it very casual, comfortable. It's release day.
Is it the white shirt is like your signature thing? Like I've seen you with like some type of impressive shirt and like a white shirt inside.
Yeah, because I think honestly, I am not great at styling myself. And so I have found that a shirt on top with a nice little solid colored shirt under it works well with me, and like a solid black pants. You know what I mean? I'm not the most fashionable. I got other people to help me out with that. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm not fashionable.
Temperature check. How we doing today?
Everything good, man. Everything good. The temperature is 100 degrees outside and on the inside of how I'm feeling right now. I am elated. It is one of those moments that I've imagined for myself for years. And then at some point never thought this would ever happen. So the fact that we are here today with my first solo song. I've been around the block a few times in groups, but the fact that this is all me. Um, Obviously, shout out to Akira, the producer, and who's also just been just my biggest support, my biggest help, mentor, everything like that. But the fact that we did this together and this is all us right now, just me and him doing this, can't ask for a better situation.
What is it like? Because getting your first single as a group and getting your first single as a solo artist, right? How does that feel?
I think it's two different feelings, right? Because as a group, you realize that this is a win for everyone, right? You realize that you know that a lot of other people had a hand in this success, and that's a good thing. You know what I mean? If everyone's all for the group, that's a great feeling. And I think, you think that at that point, that moving forward, every success will be celebrated by everyone. And then you realize it's not. Everyone has their own agendas. Everybody got their own feelings towards who should get more success, who shouldn't get more success, who should be in the front, who should not be. So now this go around as a solo artist, I find that it's actually just it's pretty rewarding because you know, or let's make it personal. Like I know that I stayed up late at night, late, like probably from like 12 to 5 o'clock in the morning, penning this joint right here that we hear today that's being released today, temperature on all streaming platforms. But I spent like late night right in this joint. You feel what I'm saying? And I personally know all it took to get to this moment. You know what I mean? We're talking about budgetary, financial issues, trying to even get it mixed and mastered, getting it on streaming platforms. We had to push it back a whole week because of just logistical reasons with distribution and all the things. So when it's finally out, you know all the work that you put in and all the ups and downs and the trials and tribulations that came with this. And I think it makes it even that much more greater. It makes it that much more rewarding. It makes it that much more worth it. And to see everybody just kind of rallying around you being me, it's dope, man. And I just appreciate everybody's support, everybody's unwavering love, and just getting us past the finish line. We're still not finished, but this is actually a lap. We got past this lap. We're gonna definitely I'm gonna soak into it. I'm gonna soak in this moment, and then we got more stuff coming.
So let's talk about this last year getting to this point, right? I remember talking to you a year ago about the second road to the Giveback because we always talked on the phone. We were chilling, bullshitting, whatever.
Yeah.
I told you find a way to come back, and you did. I know that wasn't an easy feat for you, based off of what we talked about in the last episode that we were together. What was that like? Like, walk me through that year.
So much can happen within 366 days, right? Because I think we had a leap year this year, right? Or no?
Indeed, we did.
365. Yeah, so much can happen. So much can happen. So from the last time we talked, I think it was pretty much just me being a writer. Strictly a writer, I think. I was more so still I've kind of gotten over the sting of not being a part of a group. But obviously there's some remains of that. But I think at that point I kind of moved on as a writer and just more so just kind of really being solely invested into my family. I have a wife, I have 2 kids with one on the way, another king. You feel what I'm saying? I have a girl.
I didn't predict it this time.
I have a girl, I have a boy, and I have another boy coming. And
oh, you a boy dad? It's official.
It seems so. And the funny thing is, people say, "Oh, well, you got 2 kings, protecting your princess," and I'm like, or I have a princess protecting these 2 kings because she's the oldest, and she definitely does not play about her brother. So I can imagine when the other one comes. But wife and 3 kids, and just really kind of focusing on writing because at the end of the day, for me, it's all about trying to create a balance. And I think at that point, I was just more so I personally was comfortable with not being in front of the cameras to an extent, because I was just like, I do like kind of helping other people win. I think a lot of times people don't like to talk about the glamour of the sidelines, right? There is actually a glamour in about being benched, because for me, I was able to see and observe a lot of things. I was able to see and observe, you know, when people are winning and succeeding, how did they do it? What are the principles and the ideas that they apply to their life, or that they apply to their brand or their success to get them to that certain point? But I've also seen a lot of pitfalls. And I think what I've always did was I like to take mental notes, and I've always thought about what happens when it's my turn. You know what I mean? What will I apply? What will I leave out? So that whole process from the last time we spoke, it was one, just being a writer, just helping other people you know, get their stuff out and stuff like that. We wrote a lot of songs with Moises Jacobo, who has a new song out that I co-wrote called Makeup. It's out on all platforms. You know, we wrote songs for a lot of different artists and stuff like that. And you know, that's a fun thing, because at that point it's nice to still be needed, and I'm still providing value within the space that I love so much. I think the pivotal point, though, was Akira. Me and Akira always talk. There's really, we can't even go a month without speaking, man. I think we've always had these conversations of always just kind of returning back. And he would always send me beats and stuff like that. And he would always kind of be like, hey, you know, it'd be so dope, you know, if Lex Banton comes out. At the time, I was known as Lex Banton, when I was doing the group thing, and that's kind of my first soiree into the Caribbean world specifically. But he's like, yo, it'd be fun if Lex come back out on this track, man. We need a little Caribbean artist on this thing. And I was like, nah, kind of put that aside, because I think I was going through a lot of also, what do I want to present myself as? I never really kind of got with the Lex Banton persona. I was like, that's cool. I was named that by him, but it wasn't really me. When people talk to me, they'll just be like, what's up, Josh? And even when they say Lex, I don't really answer, because it's like, who?
Wait, but why Lex though? You know, I might gripe with that name, but why Lex though?
Lex it's very simple. My middle name is Alexander, so we Lex, and then you know, Akira was like, yo, you know, because at the time I did the growly voice gimmick. I did the whole type thing when I was doing the music and stuff. So it was like, yo, like Buju Banton. So he's just like, yo, legendary. You feel what I'm saying? So like Lex Banton and stuff like that. So that's where we got that. But I think he always wanted me to kind of come back, and he always would entice me with these beats. And I still will contend he is the greatest producer living that is not signed and not yet exposed. But that's a different conversation for a different day. He sent me this beat, and he said, yo, what you feel about this? I was like, this is fire. And I was just like, let me write to it. And this is around the time last year that I kind of had this resurgence of freestyling, because my core is rap. I'm a hip hop baby. You know, that's where my core is. That's my home. So I was kind of getting back into releasing freestyles and stuff like that. So he caught me at like such an inspirational time. Like I felt so inspired. I was writing every day, spending up late nights just writing and stuff. So when he sent me this beat, it was prime for me to do what I do. And he actually sent me a recording of, like, he had some ideas that he mumbled. He actually created the hook, by the way. My Body's on You. He created the hook. This is what happened. When he sent the voice note and he sent the demo, he was mumbling a lot of the verse. And there was a part where it was, and then it was something else. And I was like, whoa, what was that? What was that? I was like, that melody is catchy. He was like, nah. I was like, no. I'm going to take that melody and I'm going to do something with it. It took me a while to crack it, but I cracked it. I'll never forget it. I cracked it at 3:45 in the morning last year. I forgot the month though. That's sadly I forgot the month. But I know it was last year. And I was like, I can feel your temperature. And I was like, oh, and it was so hard to contain my excitement when everybody else was asleep upstairs. Long story short, we recorded it in Michigan. I literally flew out to Michigan for 2 days, and we was working nonstop, and we almost couldn't even get this down because vocally it wasn't hitting, it wasn't clicking. My vocals wasn't necessarily doing it. We tried some different techniques. We stayed up late. We barely got rest, and we ended up finding that sweet spot vocally and tonally, and then I think it wasn't until so after that we had the song in the tuck, and he was definitely like, "Hey, yo, we got to release this," and I was like, "I know, but I don't know." I was still kind of nervous. Then you came along in regards to, "Yo, we have this give back joint. We have the road to the give back joint. Do you want to be a part of it?" And this is not the first time that you've asked me to be a part, but this is the time where I think alongside with having these songs, I was like, this is probably the best time to make the introduction. And also I use that mentally as like, well, if I do this performance, then I'm gonna have to push the song. Because why perform the song when you have no intentions to release? And I think I was like, let me use that as like my motivation to actually release. The moment I said yes to it, I gave Akira a date. I said July 26th. I didn't think about it. I was just like, July 26th. He was like, why that date? I was like, I don't know. But July 26th. And once I did the give back, that was literally that week leading on. That was literally my ramp and runway. And I was like, we're in the end game now. Let's go. Long story, but there we go.
3:45 in the morning?
3:45 in the morning, man, because you gotta understand, as a father and as a as a husband, like I'm being pulled every which way throughout the day. Plus, I have a day job. So like I'm being pulled every which way. And I was like, the only time I can get anything done is when it's quiet. When is it going to be quiet? When everyone is sleeping. Unfortunately, I have to sacrifice my energy and my just be, my sleep and stuff like that. But it's like I knew that I was tapping into a very to something that was locked away for a while, like this burst of creativity. And I was like, I want to capture as much as I can capture in this time, because I felt like at the time I wasn't going to get it back, because I wasn't planning on releasing anything. I was just like, this is a great time for me personally to just to capitalize on my creativity.
So you mentioned about the time that you were not making music, you were just a writer. By the way, I do have makeup on cue, so whenever you do want me to play it, I got you.
Sure, appreciate it.
But you mentioned about being able to see things just as a fan and not as the person, as the artist. Now you're back in that field, having that knowledge of being the fan. What is sticking out to you more as an artist, especially you've been recognized, by your peers that you haven't seen in years, and you've taken little bits and pieces from them on the sidelines. What's it like to now apply it?
It's dope. I think it's one of those things where I think a lot of people, I think the cliche answer would be, this is what happens when you watch a lot of interviews too. The cliche answer that I've been noticing from a lot of artists is you realize that the support from your inner circle isn't there, and you get a lot of love from outside forces. That's the cliche answer. I actually have found the complete opposite with me. I have gotten, here's what I've realized. I realized that wherever people met me at in my journey, in their journey, whether it was kindergarten, high school, middle school, Jamaica, South Carolina, New York, just summer camps, work, wherever you met me at, you at that point realized that I did music. And at some point, you liked what I did, and you probably made a remark or a comment saying, like, man, can't wait till you make it, because you saw something in me. I find that I found so far, just in promotion leading up into this, to the release date, is that a lot of people have wanted me to do the exact same thing that I'm doing. They wanted to support me, but they had nothing to support. and I have reconnected with a lot of people that I haven't engaged with in years. I have seen people share and comment and like with people that I haven't spoken to or seen or haven't even said a hello to. We follow each other, because that's just how social media works. But like they've never liked or commented on anything I've done. And to see them now engage with me on this level because they seen something in me is interesting, and it's actually very humbling. And my circle has been championing me this whole time. And now that I'm actually doing it, they've actually been more aggressive in their support, to the fact where, friends of mine who are also artists are also helping me out in regards to, releasing. Like they were like very pivotal in this. Like when we had to push it back, it was folks like, Ozzy D, or what I mean, like he and Maz, like they were up with late night with me, really trying to figure this out. And mind you, Ozzy D, he's an artist himself. He already did this. He already released earlier this year and last year. But it was like, nah, man, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna get you through this task. And I was like, man, I really got the support for real, and I appreciate it. So I just find that people are actually more supportive, at least in my experience, than I thought they would be. So that's one thing that I've taken now that I'm in the driver's seat.
Yo, let's give a round of applause for the support system. Hopefully the show.
We're gonna call them and you are a huge part of this team Banton, for real. You know what I mean? Because I think it works, and I think that's what it is for sure. Shout out Team Banton.
I was trying to get these sound effects, but clearly my stream doesn't want to work with me today. So
that's all good.
Thanks a lot, Unify my ass. But let's be real. You
Quick
are
question.
happy.
Sorry, my fault. Do you hear the AC by any chance?
Nope.
Okay, perfect. Sorry. Go ahead. Great.
So let's talk about the real reason. Oops, sorry. Gotta clock back in. Tell me we all know the real reason why you're happy the release got pushed.
All right, y'all. Listen, I am an unapologetic blurred, huh? And for those who don't know what that is, I did say blurred. I know exactly what I said. I am an unapologetic Black nerd. You hear me? Because I am into the superhero comic book genre movies. I am into comic book culture in general. And so July 26th, if those who kept up, and for those hopefully that saw this movie, this is not even promo for this movie, but I don't care. I'm a promo this movie because this movie was great. The last weekend was the release of a long-awaited arrival in the MCU, Deadpool and Wolverine. Hugh Jackman coming back to play Wolverine after 24 years. Well, not really, but after like 5-6 years because of Logan, and then Deadpool finally coming into the MCU. Here's the thing: when I said July 26th to Akira, at that time, I was not thinking about Deadpool and Wolverine at the time, and I don't even think they announced that release date. I don't think so yet. By the time we got close, I was realizing that I was actually getting a lot more hype for the movie than I was about my own song, man. Like, to the point I pictured how this day would go. If it had released on July 26th, I was like, okay, cool. Temperature's gonna drop on Friday. I'm gonna also be in the movie theaters on Friday. However, I'm gonna post stories of people who post me and share if that, but honestly, I'd be in the theater watching, excited, leave the theater, watch a whole bunch of reviews and a whole bunch of explainers and a whole bunch of this, that, and the third. And then Saturday, I was going to come back and get on my artist stuff. And I was like, that's such a shame. That's a shame. I'm ashamed for that because that is not how you're supposed to operate. However, that's exactly what I was finna do. And,
exactly what happened.
And that's exactly what happened. Why? Because now my whole focus was on the movie, and the movie was great. Movie was amazing. No spoilers, but just know that you will be entertained. And I think I was solely able to focus on that movie and stuff for that weekend. But also, back to the artist thing, I think it allowed me time to regroup, refocus, and to refine the content that I was doing, the promotion that I was doing for it. And we was able to kind of re-spark, or to like kind of even get a little bit harder or get more people anticipated about the release date. You know what I mean? It's hard to promote for a month, man, with no content, like with no music out, and you're just telling people look out for this for a whole month. It's hard to do that, man. But you know, we made it work. But yeah, that movie was great. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I really
Hello?
did it for dog pool though. It was for dog pool.
Oh, you saw it? Yeah, you did saw it. See it.
Shout out to dog pool, everyone.
That's not no spoiler. So yeah, shout out to Dogpool, that ugly, cute little dog. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
I wanted to adopt him after watching the movie. I'm like, babe, I know he's ugly, but they don't deserve him.
they don't deserve. At least I'll just say at least Nice Pool didn't deserve him. Wade definitely made sure he ended up with Dogpool. So yeah, that was great. That was great.
And then it's already out, but I love how they had incorporated his whole family in.
Oh man, oh bro, like that was amazing. To know that like Ryan Reynolds kind of brought, you know, he hired his daughters, and I will leave it at that. I'll leave it at
Did you
that.
read the
But yeah.
Did you read the People's article about how he argued with her?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Hilarious. And but
It's not in my contract, Dad. It's not my contract.
And I was like, you know what? It makes sense because this dude, people forget, like, he's not just an actor, bro. Like, this dude has his hands in so many different pots as a businessman. So the fact, I can only imagine he's raised his daughters in a way to just even think stuff like that. Like, his comedy and his crass humor, it only right to get responses like that from his daughters. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they're going to be monsters. The Reynolds clan will take over all of Hollywood. Mark my words.
You know what's crazy? Because I saw it on the internet today. Blake Lively's not that much older than me. I saw it. You know, she's 37. She's my boyfriend's age.
What?
So I'm sitting here reading this, and I'm like, wait. So when I was a teenager watching Gossip Girl, you were actually a teenager doing this shit?
And that's when he got his 207th bone. Again, gotta watch the movie. Sorry, that was a great line. That was a great line. Great line.
I'm over this.
Uh-huh.
But if you haven't seen it, go watch Deadpool 2. Even though I told Ramon because there were certain things I missed because I didn't watch like Loki and stuff like that.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna go through watching Loki and the Logan movie.
In some ways, yeah, Logan. I mean, watch Logan just to watch Logan. I think
I haven't seen. Wasn't that one of the ones when growing up it was like all the X-Men movies, or is this like another one that happened after all those?
This is pretty much the last movie that Hugh Jackman did, and it came a little bit after all of those movies in kind of its own era. It was kind of self-contained.
Was that the one with the geisha?
No. That was Wolverine, the Wolverine.
Okay.
This one is straight Logan. This tells a more vulnerable, a more kind of self-contained, and we see a more older, battered and bruised Logan, who's kind of at the end of his wits. And you know, what does that look like? It explores so many different themes and tropes from comic books, but also just life in general. So I just think watch that movie in general. No, don't. I'm talking to the audience now. Like don't see that movie to catch up. Only watch that movie just to watch that movie. It's a beautiful story. One of my top 5 favorite comic book films, and I can't say enough. That's enough superhero promo though. But that I love that stuff so much.
We're gonna go back to TV talking a little bit, but how did it feel when Jacobo started talking about you on a larger platform and your contributions to the coming up of makeup?
I was actually kind of excited because I mean it was actually because of the interviewer. You know, she asked the question, and honestly I felt like it was one of those things where you know, everyone knows the story. If you were a writer, if you were on that Zoom call when we was writing the stuff like that, we know the stories of how it came to be. But you know, the fact that he really kind of went in detail with it. And I appreciate it. I think he's an awesome talent. I think he's one of my favorite artists in general, not local, not not like a not known or up and coming. Like he's one of my favorite artists in general. So and we knew each other for some years before all this, before we started writing together. And I think it was just it was the perfect time to just kind of come together and just make some magic. We created a few songs, some released, some not. And hopefully those other things will be released as the days to come. But yeah, man, just to know that, like, for him to share a small section of his platform, or Urban Soul's platform, and then use that time to talk about what we did together and what I brought to the table, is priceless, and I appreciate him for that.
So, before we play makeup, there's like always a stigma, right? If you have a ghostwriter, remember the times when they used to say Party used to write for Cardi, and they said, well, she can't rap because she had a ghostwriter. Do you feel like now coming out of the pandemic, we still have that stigma for ghostwriters and for artists?
Not from when I saw the beef. Um, I think in some ways, mainstream America or mainstream hip hop culture, they don't necessarily care for that too much. Um, because I don't know if Cardi still writes her stuff, but at this point, no one really cares. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, give us music, give us music. And people just really want an album from her at this point. We don't care who wrote it. And, unless it's being targeted by someone who writes, then people kind of get up a little bit up in arms, especially when Kendrick said it's not a 1v20, it's a 20v1. If a 20v1, if I have to smack people that write with you, like, unless somebody calls it out, then people start making make little comments. But I think people moved on. But in this case, I'll say that I think that's only a hip hop thing, because even if it's only a hip hop thing, the sad part is that people really don't understand how much of a collaborative effort hip hop is. But again, that's a whole different conversation. When it comes to just making songs like this, like, R&B or whatever, or any other genre, you have plenty of writers, and these are not necessarily ghost writers. These are just collaborators, right? That's how we picture it. That's how it is. I'm coming to you with something, you're coming to me with something, and we write, and we just have someone sing the song, which is usually the artist. So I think in this case, it's more so like with me and Jacobo, it's just like we are a writing team. You know what I mean? Like, now granted, on a lot of the things, I did bring him the initial ideas. And he helped kind of refine and kind of bring it all together. Like, and then we worked well together with creating the final product. So I think, there's nothing wrong with teams. There's nothing wrong with collaboration. I just think, though, that when you're now rapping, and rapping is known as a competitive thing, and you're over here making these bold claims about, because that's what we as rappers do. We make these big things about ourselves. We call ourselves this, that, and the third. But if you're doing all this in hip hop, and then come to find out that that's not you writing, that's somebody else, I personally kind of take that into consideration. You know what I mean? I do. And I had a situation. There's a situation which someone that I know.
It's not me, guys. I can't write for shit. I'm just a photographer.
There was a situation where someone that I know, we wrote for them in VDP. Well, we wrote for someone else in VDP, and they were a part of the group and stuff. And they go and they spit. They go to this cipher in Union Square, and they spit something that was not theirs, and it wasn't even written for them. And they're taking a lot of credit. You know what I mean? Because everyone liked it. They was like, oh my God, this person's spitting, they going hard. And a few of us that are still close from the group was looking at this like,
ooh, for shame.
Like, that's not yours. And it's not yours. And you didn't give credit to nobody. We see you.
Akira ain't get legal on him?
No, man, because this is a freestyle. This is bad. I see you too. I see you too. Head on. Sorry, I had to get my lick back. Go ahead.
So introduce makeup for us.
Oh man, shout out to Moises Jacobo. Moises, I don't like that name, Moises. But shout out to
I'm not doing this today, bro. I'm not doing it.
We call him Jacobo, but shout out to Moises Jacobo, my friend, my writing partner, my brother. We came up with this song called Makeup, and shout out for him for releasing it. He's about to drop a whole video for it soon. Stay on the lookout for that. This is Makeup by Moises Jacobo. Tap in, y'all. It's on all streaming platforms. Let's go.
Yo, this is the exclusive, even though it's already out. Moises Jacobo, Makeup. Let's go.
Baby, don't play with me tonight. Let me take it down. Wanna lay it down. Shawty, don't run from it. I got the bottles waiting over there. We going overtime and overdrive, yeah. Now that your home is on side. Oh, you working up a sweat. I could tell about all these kisses on your neck. You know that it's a vibe. You know that it's your vibe. Hey, you are that sweat coming out your show. I'ma make up for lost time. I'ma make up for lost time. You wanna dive in, make up for lost time. That she got on all the fashion over. Calling me a Casanova. I'ma make up for lost time. And I'ma make up for lost time. You wanna dive in, make up for lost time. She calling all her friends over. Baby, I'm your Casanova. Vamos a hacer el amor suave. Súbete a mi coche, mami, te doy las llaves. Tú y yo somos muy salvajes. Te quita la ropa, esta cosa se puso grave, mami. Yo loco fuera de control. Sé que te gusta cuando te tocó. Entonces me acercó. Mami, vamos a hacer el amor. Oh, you working up a sweat. I could tell about all these kisses on your neck. You know that it's a vibe. You know that it's your vibe. Hey, you are that sweat coming out your show. I'ma make up for lost time. I'ma make up for lost time. You wanna die, make up for lost time. That she got on all that fashion over. Calling me a Casanova. I'ma make up for lost time. And I'ma make up for lost time. You wanna die, make up for lost time. She calling all her friends over. Baby, I'm your Casanova. Yeah. Baby, vibe with me one more time. I know what you could do with your hands, oh no. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. You're running out of time.
Don't play with it, bring it, come. Why you so shy, baby? You already won. Wanna put you in my favorite position. Baby, take time with it. It's a marathon. I know. You never have a man one so. No matter how close I go, I'm feeling like I can't let go.
Grips on you tightly. I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? I love it when you press funny enough. I love it when I can feel your temperature. Baby, why you tempting me so? Feeling like you want give me some when I pull up, don't ride. My body's on you, your body's on me. So close I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you love and endlessly, yeah. My body's
my body's on you, your body's on me. So close, I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. You know that it's a vibe with me. When my body's on you, your body's on me. So close, I can feel you breathe. Now let me give you loving endlessly. Na. I can feel your temperature. Everywhere you tempting me, sir. I love it how your breath burning up.
So that was that muy Victor, and of course Josh Banton. It's a Banton mania over here. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good. Let me just say something about Makeup Runtime before we get back into it. I just want to also say that it was also produced by Akira, three of us. Honestly, and also he helped with the writing too. But I think the three of us make one of the dopest teams in the world, and I'll put our pen against anybody. So I just wanted to say that as well. Okay, I am feeling great.
What is that? Since you mentioned Akira, right? And like we always talk about him in such high regard, but I'm just realizing like he was there for your first song for VDP, and now he's been there for your first ever solo single. What is that like to really just go through this journey with him full circle?
It is one of the most humbling, rewarding, stressful, funniest, um annoying at times journeys I've ever been on with somebody, man. But I wouldn't want it with no one else. I think we joke. Listen, I think I know this for a fact. If you were to interview us at the same time, or in general, if we were to be around somebody and the cameras start rolling, it is some of the most entertaining stuff you would ever witness. But also the talks that we've been able to have, especially as me growing up now and learning a few things and being able to, express myself in a more clear, concise way. It's been one of the most amazing experiences, and I think he's been one of the most amazing people. He was there for me when I made my first ever song, and he's shown the complete definition of loyalty that I can ever explain. You know what I mean? He's been there within the music. He's been there outside of the music. We have been through so much together. Um, and he's a brother, he's a mentor, he's a father figure, he's an uncle, he's that old uncle that
That's crazy.
refuses.
He's everything.
He's everything to me, and I
Is
think
he that one that drinks at the party too?
no, actually, he's definitely more, laid back and refined and stuff, and he's, you know what I mean, but he can throw down with the young people too. Even though, again, he's just one of those people that refuses to get old, and I tell him, man, you're like one step closer to the grave, and he refuses to learn that. You know what I mean?
Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. So am I. Don't do that.
No, he's a little bit further. Listen, my thing is that, when you get to that certain point of baldness that he has approached in his life, and just salt and pepper within that beard, man, I think you get pretty comfortable with knowing that you don't have that much time. But
he's not that old, bro. What's wrong with you?
Listen, I wish he was here so bad because our banter is
someone
crazy.
send him the damn link.
Okay, so
man, my man needs to nah, man, you can't be. No, Akira did too much. You can't be calling him bald and old.
It's because he did too much. I could tell him he's he's a skeleton at this point. Listen, man. Listen. All jokes aside, because he's not here to defend himself. And honestly, it's fun, but it's
I'm gonna post this and tag him. I'm like, this is what he said about you.
listen. If listen, I'm gonna tell you this right now. This is actually more reserved. If anyone was to really get a peek into our conversation for real, we don't hold back. He doesn't hold back with me either. But I think obviously everyone has their relationships and stuff. But this one is just one of those things where we're locked in for life. Even I don't know how much longer he has, but my thing is just like we're locked in for life. And
bro, he's not like he's
okay.
80 and dying. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Listen, no, all joke. Let me stop playing. We not the crickets is wild. Listen, we are locked in for life, man. I think we've kind of concluded that spiritually, I think we are tied to each other in terms of like he is tied to my destiny and what it is that I have to do, and vice versa. And it's been an amazing brotherhood, man. I've cried to this man, you know what I mean? Like stuff was going on within my life, and I just remember him just being a shoulder. I just remember him being a call away. And I've seen him at some of his most vulnerable. And he's one of those Renaissance men where it's just like he really is good at a lot of things. It's very rare. Like this man could probably, like if the world comes crumbling down, which it will in a few months.
What do you mean it will in a few months?
Just the climate of us, what we're talking about politically and stuff like that. But that's a whole different thing. But like when the world comes crumbling down, and if there's something that happens in this world where it causes some type of war or whatever, he is the man that you would want in your corner because he will lead you to.
Is he gonna fight the zombies with you?
Yeah, he's great at Brazilian jiu-jitsu, BJJ, and he's a black belt in something. Like this dude is just an all-around, just a really solid person, and I would bet my life on this man for real all the time.
I need to meet this guy. Like we've been talking about him for the 10 years we know each other, give or take.
This man is, I don't know, man. We tried, we have our moments where we talk about each other in this way to each other, but
I know he exists now because I heard a voice.
Yes, he does exist. He's not mythical. And I don't want people to think is that I'm idolizing this man. It's like, no, I think there was a point in time when I was younger and I did, but again, when you begin to live, when you get to see a person for who they are in all facets of their life and stuff like that, and you see the human aspect and that this man does have flaws, this man does lose, this man does mess up. He's not perfect, man. We've had our differences on things a lot, but he's just one of those people though that you want in your corner. You feel what I'm saying? To know him, truly know him is to love him, because he's very he'll talk a good game, but he's very reserved to people that's not in the circle. So yeah, I love that dude, man, for real. Shout out to Kara. He's to know that he's been on this journey with me. It means the world to me, and I cherish every single moment of it, for real. Ah, man. So, yeah, man. Yeah. You gonna get me there. You trying to get me there. I'm not gonna get there. No tears. No tears.
Eventually. Don't worry, I got you. But on a more technical aspect, right? We already spoke about like the process of getting there, but you also how does it feel after making content for entertainment purposes? So like your movie reviews, your freestyles, now you're making content towards a purpose. What is that? Have you been able to take aspects of what you did with the movie stuff and everything and apply it to this?
I think I've taken a lot of things from just watching a lot of things, not just the movie reviews. I think, or just even, I think, it's, you have to understand, man. Like, I think I am an avid consumer of media, whether that's good or bad to whoever it is that watches, whether that's good or bad, I am an avid consumer of media, whether that means documentaries, movies, music videos, interviews, just a bunch of social media content when you're scrolling, all these things. I am an avid consumer of that. And I think you're talking to a guy that when 106 in Park was on, for the younger ones, I'm only 28. Right? I'm only 28, y'all. But for the younger ones that don't remember,
you're really 28?
I'm only 28. Only.
Fuck. Sorry. Are you really 28?
Katie, we can just move. I don't even know if I want. Part of me wants you to cut that, but then I'm like, I want them to look at you and be like, not you age shaming, huh?
Not age shaming at all. I really thought you were a little closer to my age.
It's the beard. It's the beard in it.
I think it is, because I thought you were like at least on the cut of 30.
Whew. My wife's 30. I pulled one. But no.
Wow.
Hello.
But if I leave this part in, I'm pretty sure Ashley will love you.
We joke about her age. She actually talks about how she pulled a young one, you know what I mean, and how the young ones and how the young ones got all the energy and stuff. We only 2 years apart.
She robbed the cradle.
She says that, or she actually, when we first got together, I remember her thing was like she didn't want to be with me because she didn't want to rock the cradle, right? But she was like, 2 years ain't a difference, and the boy got a little game, and we willed it, and I willed it, and I was relentless, and she eventually saw, that she was the upgrade, she was the gift. I was going to say that I was, but then I'll be lying. So
I would say that she's definitely the upgrade.
Yes, for sure. But no,
and she deserved the MVP for dealing with you.
Oh man, too much of it actually. Like without even giving too much, she deserves every award that there is, and awards wouldn't even be enough. But love you, babe. Love you, babe. Ashley McGregor. I love you, babe. But no, so just to get back into the content though, I think so being a consumer, you're talking to someone who stayed up and like watched 106, not stayed up, but like watched 106 in Park, and like when they're interviewing the guests, I would literally turn the volume down because you couldn't pause or rewind.
We had the dials.
Right. So I turned the volume down and I would answer the question as if I was the artist being interviewed. Right. So as an avid consumer of media, I think I've been able to kind of, what's helped me in content has been seeing how other people execute their visuals. And again, I don't have all the resources and the budget to do all the fancy things, but I was like, what is it that I can do with my own phone? What is it I can do with minimum, outsourcing? I have some friends who are just down to help. They have an iPhone. I have an Android that doesn't have cinematic mode. So they use their phones. You know what I mean? They use their phones to record, and my boy has a camera and all the things. And, we've been able to make it work, and I do all my editing. And I think it takes a while, but it's because I know what I want, and I know exactly how I want for it to come off as. And I think that comes from just watching different people. Even in movies, you're seeing different camera shots and camera angles, and if you pay attention to those things, you will then want to incorporate things into your own stuff because you're inspired. I've been able to just kind of adapt to what it is that I want to do. And I think now creating content with a purpose now has been definitely a learning curve, but it's also been fun. It's been hard, but it's fun. And I can see why it can get addicting. And that's the part where I'm trying to monitor and temper, because the day that I don't post, I feel like something's off now. And that's not it. That's a good thing, but it's not a good thing, because it's just like, I don't want to get caught up in the idea of posting, but I know that right now we're building, right? So you can't really afford to take off too much time, so right now I've been kind of trying to create systems around, like the weekend I do not post anything, even though this is release day. I think I do have some stuff that we're going to post, but after after this, like the weekend I don't post and stuff, but I definitely try to get all my content lined up so that we have stuff to drop throughout the week. So it's been interesting, and I think I also want to say this: shout out to Bruce Shushu Carrington, pro boxer, 12-0, undefeated. He's been my boy since high school, and we've really grown a strong brotherhood. And he's been someone that I've looked to for content creation, because he taught me some years ago that all content is just marketing, and marketing is annoying, but
extremely.
by the time, but as the consumer, by the time you're done marketing, your consumer knows exactly what it is that you're selling, and they will address the content as such. So he's been a huge. We was just on the phone last night, and he was still giving me gems about promotion and stuff like that. So he's been a huge person that I've looked to in terms of just building brands, because I think he's one of those up and coming boxers. He's a contender now, but he's one of those boxers where I think he's going to be bigger than boxing, because he knows how to brand himself. And again, the great thing about being on the sidelines and being a fan of people and things is that you get to see what works and what don't. And I think I've been able to take all the things that work, and I've definitely posted things that were fails, but I've been able to take the things that worked, and it's been working really well for me at this point.
So let's go to the point, that launched all of this. The road to the Giveback. We already went through like the mental process of getting to the Giveback, right? Do I want to do this? Do I not? Tell me about that day and just leading up to it.
The Giveback was amazing. It kind of goes hand in hand with content, and kind of goes hand in hand with a lot of things that we talked about already. But I think leading up into the Giveback, it was definitely one of those things where I questioned myself a lot. Do I still have it? Right? It was my first time performing in 3 years. And I think the last time I performed, like really truly performed, was like your show again, like another Giveback with Live. And shout out, rest in peace to Ray Fame, but we did a tribute. You did a tribute show. I believe you did it had a tribute section, I guess, or a tribute show.
No, Live just did a tribute part.
We did the tribute part, but he brought me in to sing the hook that we all did for a song called Legendary.
Legendary.
And that was the last time that I really truly performed. And so
Wifey was there.
And Wifey was there, and it was great. The thing is though, is like since then, and I think I've always been known as a performer. I think honestly, aside from making music or doing music, I think a lot of people know me, especially from back in the day, as a performer. It's like, when you see Josh, he's going to bring energy. And that's always been my thing. And I think more and more I wanted to kind of put myself as I am an entertainer, not like a singer, or because I'm not the crooner. You know what I mean? I definitely know that my talents are not like that of ones who can do crazy runs and stuff. I'm not that. I am a rapper by core, but I think, I wanted to be an entertainer because it's like I can branch off and do new things and do other things. And I think I've kind of come to the term that's been coined by Andre 3000, but my boy Maz kind of brought it to me, and it was like, I'm a sonic expressionist. Whatever I feel sonically is what I release. So yeah, with that being said, I was afraid because I haven't performed in 3 years, and I didn't know what did that energy look like at 28. Was I able to, bless you, was I able to deliver vocally? Was I able to have the stamina, and all these things? And then just the idea of like me performing this song for the first time, no one's heard it, so the only thing about this song is what I deliver on stage. So that part is the scary thing, because like usually people have some sort of idea, at least, of what you do. People don't really know what I do at this point. I was ghostwriting for, or not ghostwriting, but I was writing for a lot of people and with a lot of people at this time. And I released my little freestyles. But for a full blown song, you don't know what I can deliver unless you listen to VDP. But even then, that was that. So this whole process was crazy. However, I knew that I had to give this my full 100%. And one of the things, I'm very competitive and very like try to outdo myself and outdo others in a lot of things. So one of the things I realized is like, well, I need to get the buzz out there that I'm performing. And I was like, I don't know about any other artist that's out that was doing the stuff that was performing that night. But I was like, I wanted to push this performance. I wanted to make sure people showed up. I wanted to also definitely bring awareness to what you were doing with the Give Back and what it's for. So I was just like, I was like, I need to do content, which got me into the content realm of it all. I think promoting for your show is what really birthed that creative engine in me for content. And we did what we did. We made a big push for it, and people showed up. And the atmosphere was so potent of just pure support and just dope, just love for the artists and the people on stage. And I shout out to Merlin and Drea, who were some of my favorite performers that night. And shout out Coney and Vicky, who were the judges, and Rain. But yeah, man, like I think I said it in the interview that we did. I was like, I was bringing something different, and I was nervous, but I think it turned out well. You know what I mean? So yeah.
How'd you feel when he called you up? Because I got the pictures. You saw the pictures.
Yeah, I did. I don't know. What do we want?
Your facial expressions were priceless.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna just say this. It was a really good night, and to know that they saw something in me, to where they deemed me as the winner, was very much appreciated.
Okay. So we're not going to talk about how you fanned out.
I fanned out for Coney for sure, because the last time I saw Coney,
you fanned out like you won the prices. You fanned out like you won the prices, right?
Because I've seen what Coney has done since the last time I saw Coney last. I think, he's definitely made a name for himself, and he released a recent album called 855, which is just a classic, by my standards. And yeah, man, it was good to just see him, and it was good for him to announce it, because I was like, yo, you out here rapping with the hoodies, you're on Shade 45, you're doing all these amazing things outside of everything else. Like you have your own label, you do these things, and I think like you just have this vet level confidence in you, and not only vet level confidence, but you back it up. Like you are such an amazing revelation as an artist, like as a rapper. Like I truly, people would probably look at what I'm saying as like, oh, you're doing too much, but like I really digest hip hop differently, and I think he's one of one. So just to have him be the one to just, I know it was a collective decision with the judges and stuff, but to have him announce it, it was so dope, man, because I really do I really do respect what he does. And I had a chance to be up close and personal with that the following Wednesday, after the Giveback. And his like, he's one of those rappers that really, really rap. I rap, and I've only gotten to the point where it's like I can give you a nice little written. I can write my behind off, you know what I mean? But he's one of those people that like, he freestyles, like, and it's like it's at the same level of which he writes. And when I mean freestyle, for the people that don't know what a freestyle is anymore, like he actually spit that joint off the top of his dome. And you could tell he did because of the stuff that he was saying in the midst of it that was correlating with everything going around us at the time. And it was just like, yo, what are you on, bro? And then I just want to comment on his performing. Madison Square Garden level performing. He is truly a performer, and I learned a lot from him that night. And again, I take my hat off to him. You know, he's been a huge support to me. You know, I had a bad night the other night in terms of my performance that night, and he definitely was just like, man, he was like, don't even get yourself there, bro. He's like, I was entertained. He was like, you kept it going. You finished your set, and you know, you definitely still perform. He was like, it's always a pleasure watching you. So, you know, just the fact that he was able to just kind of encourage me in that moment, I just have a massive respect for him. So shout out to Coney Brooks, man. Go stream 855. It's a classic, and look out for what he does.
Oh man, we did it.
It feels good, man. Can we talk about the song in general?
How amazing it is?
Man, I appreciate that. I really want to talk about just making it, man. Like I think that was a beautiful thing because we wanted to capture the essence of nostalgia, of like when you listen to a Turn Me On by Kevin Little, when you listen to Wayne Wonder, when you listen to a TOK, when you listen to you know, Sean Paul, or you listen to all these songs that are in like the 90s and the early 2000s of dance hall, and just even incorporating certain songs from like soca and all these different things. It's like we wanted to catch, like, how do you feel when you heard that on a Saturday morning when you woke up? You know what I mean? Like, and you, especially if you were from New York, like, you know what that means when you got like the cars running down the block with the boom system in the trunk, like, and they playing like, oh yeah, or like just all these songs, like it's so, we wanted to capture that vibe because I feel like, and what I've been saying this for a while now, and I stand by it, we had a lot of music, especially this year, that made us feel a lot of different things, but not a lot of them just made us feel good, purely, just pure, just joy and good and just elated about something. Like when you feel it, you just feel warm inside. And we wanted to create something like this with Temperature, and I think we were able to achieve that to some degree. I think we were able to really kind of display what does that feel like, because I think we have me and Akira, we have a understanding and a deep appreciation for Caribbean culture. I myself I lived in Jamaica for 4 years. Not Jamaica, Queens, Jamaica, the island. You know what I mean? I lived there for 4 years, from 2009 to 2013. I lived there, and I went to school. I graduated. I met some amazing people, and all the things. So it's like I was able to really. I've been able. Huh?
You represent.
I represent, but I don't try to come in and do gimmicks, right? Like, because I know authenticity. I know what that looks like and feels like. I'm going to incorporate what I love too and who I am, but I wanted to always stay true to that because I actually experienced that. So with this, we just wanted to kind of, and hence why like Josh Banton is a little more my speed in terms of names and stuff, because it was like, it's paying homage to a place that really made me a better artist, being able to now add new things to my tool belt, and also being able to recognize the dopeness and the things that I represent for myself. So that's where you got the two. But yeah, man, Temperature, it was just amazing. So, and yeah.
So I thought I had deleted it, but I have Perfect in here. Can we show them when you were Lex Banton?
That funny thing is, like, that's Lex Banton, but like honestly, that's something that would actually live within Josh Banton world. It would just have to be rewritten.
It's still one of my favorites from you. That's why I'm just like, oh, it's still here.
I just want to say the sidebar, that's actually the first song that was ever like kind of written for me. Like I wrote a decent amount, but that wasn't like a song that I put my touch on. And I listened to that like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh man, I would do Perfect totally different today. But Perfect holds a very special place in my heart. It was my first ever solo song within VDP. And it was a great time, and Akira produced it as well again. So shout out to Akira, and yeah, we can do that. We can do Perfect.
All right, introduce her.
This is Perfect, y'all. I forgot when it came out, but this is Perfect. It was off of VDP EP3, produced by the dope Akira. And this was Lex Banton. This is a little taste of Lex Banton. It got a little crazier after, but shout out to Perfect. This is my baby. Let's go.
This is Welcome to the Rawrrzone on our website, www.rawrzonenyc.com, Pulsar 82.3 FM, and of course, your home, Elgin Sound Radio. Let's go.
Wind it up, wind it up. Wind it up, mama, wind it up, yes.
She vex cause her man don't know what to do. When it comes to her heart, he be treating her rude. That's why me say a bad boy ain't no good. A good guy, she needs bad. She needs some passionate loving, something she never had. She wants to love a man to wine and dine her. Take her out and show a good time, good time. Somebody like me that can hold you tight, yeah. Give her good loving every day and night, yeah. Why you moving so, my girl? He treats you so terribly. Come over, make me rock your world and see what you're missing. Can I take you on a date or walk on the beach? Can't leave where you're whining, got me so intrigued. Is that all you need? No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect. I see you suffering, why are you wasting your time? I will be there for you, take care of you if you were mine. A bad boy ain't no good. A good guy, she needs bad. You're gonna leave him for me, cause you wanna. Girl, stop holding back. She wants a lover man to wine and dine her. Take her out and show a good time, good time. Somebody like me that can hold you tight, girl. Give her good loving every day and night, yeah. Why you moving so, my girl? It seems like you're wanting me. Let me interrupt your world and show you something different. Can I take you on a date or walk on the beach? Girl, the way you're whining got me so intrigued. Is that all you need? No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect. It come time now, you feel wind up. The song soon done, you better wind up. Girl, your body shine bright like a diamond, so tell the boy that fake one same time up. It come time now, you feel wind up. The song soon done, you better wind up. Girl, your body shine bright like a diamond, so tell the boy that fake one same time up. Walk on the beach, girl, the way you're whining got me so intrigued. Is that all you need? No, he don't understand you. I can handle you. When I get that feeling, you know, that sensual feeling. For sure, it's time for you to leave with me, cause he don't deserve it. Girl, I'm perfect.
Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, mama. Wind it up, yeah, baby. Wind it up, wind it up, yeah, baby.
Cause he don't deserve it.
So clearly, I've played this song 3 times during this interview. If you haven't gone to iTunes and actually purchased this, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you.
That part.
Like,
Shout out to people like DJ Epps. Shout out to you for just making that connection. Shout out to DJ Epps for just for helping to, you know, break the record. and play it on his platform, man. It really means a lot. We got some love from that and some.
I was gonna get to that. Thank you.
So sorry,
Look
go
at
ahead. My
that.
fault.
Look at that. Listen, man, we in sync. We in sync right there. Look at that.
Try to be.
So what was that like? First of all, I know you probably didn't even believe me when I said I was gonna do it.
No, you keep your word. You keep your word. That's I don't doubt those things.
But what was your reaction like seeing it? Like what was going on?
I'll say that. So this is like, to be clear, I'm going somewhere with this, so bear with me. But like, to be clear, like, this isn't the first time I've heard a DJ play a song that my vocals were on. However,
But this is yours.
However, this is the first song where it was purely mine, like my song, my vocals, and to get the full-on DJ experience of like the and DJ Ebbs, if you're listening to this, I mean no disrespect, but with the loud voice, the turning down the music and talking over it low key, the and Jamaica we call it the pull up or wheeling it up, like, you know, stopping the song mid track, bringing it all the way back and stuff like that, like just the energy. Because the thing about it is, like, you're a DJ, you do this professionally, I'm pretty sure, and you do this constantly. So it's like at some points it's like you just do this naturally. But it's like from what I saw when he first dropped it and he first played it, because I'm pretty sure it was his first time hearing it as well as playing it for the audience, I believe. It appeared that it was so natural. It was so natural. Like he said it in the video. He was like, yo, because there was some people in the chat who was putting some fire emoji. Shout out to y'all too. But he was like, he stopped the song. He was like, yeah, I see it too. I was thinking the same thing. That joint hot, and I was getting hyped with a low key. I was like, let's go, DJ. Like, you know what I mean? So shout out to him, man. That was just a blessing to see.
He also said he thought you were white,
and then he thought I was white. I've never gotten that before, and that. I said, you know what? I'm not gonna let that. Obviously, it's all jokes. It's in jest. Hopefully, I really hope, because I've never gotten he sound like a white boy before. But you know, either way, I was like, I'll take it. You know what I mean? As long as y'all like the song, I could be white, I could be yellow, I could be whatever it is. You know what I mean? And then you see this chocolate when you see me. Hello, come on now. Huh? What? Call me? What they call me out here, bro? I don't know. Y'all don't know what they call me. Hello.
I can't wait.
Call me Dark Nugget out here, bro. Hello. Huh?
What are you, chocolate dropper?
Nah, man, that's reserved for Kevin Hart. Dropper just came back in a big way. Huh? Listen, man. That's one of my biggest inspirations, low key. He's my favorite comedian. It is a dream of mine to sit down and meet him one day. But yeah, man, like Kevin Hart is my favorite comedian, but definitely Chocolate Dropper is reserved, and it's fitting. It's fitting. And he came back in a major way with Kai Cenat, and he dropped like an AMP cipher where he was speaking in multi languages accurately. No, it wasn't. But you know, it's Kevin Hart, man, and yeah, bro, he's amazing. So yeah, but now they call me Dark Nugget out here in these streets. Mm-hmm.
No one calls you Dark Nugget, but okay,
they will today. They will today, huh? Hey yo,
I'm
temperature
like, I'm
written
in the video. Epps, look what you started.
Temperature, huh? Performed by Dark Nugget, Josh Dark Nugget Banton Banton Nugget. Come on.
Oh man. But where do you see temperature going on a serious note?
I hear it on radio. I hear it on every DJ's set list. We've been putting it in the hands of a lot of people behind the scenes. I hear this going in people's homes. I hear this going on, you know, we've been seeing people put it on their playlist since it dropped. You know, people have been letting me know. I just hear this being blasted in cars. I hear this being performed on a global stage. I hear this being performed or see this played at like carnivals and fetes, and and all these I just hear it. What I want and what I see Temperature doing is being a part of the Caribbean zeitgeist. I want it to be a part of the global zeitgeist, but I would like it to be accepted in the Caribbean space, because again, honestly, I love that everybody respects it and they like the song a lot from what I've been seeing. Shout out to y'all for just supporting and sharing. But I personally, like I said, I wanted to make sure that within the Caribbean space, specifically, like, especially amongst like some of my Jamaican friends and whatever, I hope that they accept it. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that they don't think of it as a gimmick. I truly love it. Shout out, like, I lived in Jamaica when Cartel got locked up, you know what I mean? And when Vibes Cartel got locked up, and now, 13 years later, he's free. You know what I mean? Just got free like 2 days ago. So like, I know exactly what I'm doing, and I want to make sure that they understand that I'm trying to show love and show my honest rendition and how I interpret Caribbean music, and I hope that they like it, man. I hope it's accepted by them, and yeah. For sure.
And that's how we're gonna end the night.
Big up Jamaica.
Little brother. I'm not calling what you want to be called. We're not acknowledging the other name.
All your people viewing gonna call me Dark Nugget, Josh Banton, Dark Nugget. Hello. I did it. I know exactly what the platform I was, and now I'm gonna get them saying we want Dark Nugget.
DJ's probably in the other room right now, probably listening like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with him?
DJ unfortunately isn't here, but when he hears this, he's gonna be like, this is what you were doing for real? You just out here calling yourself Dark Nugget? I was like, you will call me that too, sir. Address me as such. I want nothing else. Mm-hmm.
Poor man, I'm so sorry that this is on your computer right now.
Shout out DJ, man. Shout out Ozzy D for real. Yeah.
Oh man. But to the millions that will be probably watching this one day, where can they find you, sir?
Hey yo, man, you can find me on all platforms. Josh Banton, Banton. That's with 2 N's, right? JOSH BANTONN. On IG, TikTok, YouTube, all the things, you know what I mean? Just follow me there. We would love to have you. And stay tuned for what's more to come. We are very eclectic over here. You know what I mean? This is definitely my niche. This is definitely where I feel like I belong, but we got other stuff. And it's going to sound completely different next go around. So just stay tuned. But while you're here, download, stream, purchase Temperature. You feel what I'm saying? It's out today. It's been an amazing journey getting here, and we appreciate every single like and listen, and we just thank you I thank you from the bottom of my heart for just allowing me to be back. And that goes to you too, Katie. That goes to you too. Thank you just for being an amazing friend behind the scenes, and just someone who's always given me a space to explore, to be me, and to do this. You know what I mean? I think it's great to have people in your corner who believe in you from day one, even when at times you don't necessarily believe in yourself. So just thank you.
Even though there was many times I wanted to slap you, but yeah.
Hey man, wouldn't be the first. You know what I mean? And then if you slap me, you would feel stupid because you slapping a Dark Nugget.
I hate you so much, though. No one's calling you that, bro.
If I keep saying it, they will. Nugget. Oh, no.
I'm calling Ashley after this. I'd be like, go get your husband.
I would be like, that's right. Come get me. Come eat these nuggets. Hello. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Let's go. Sorry about that.
I'd be like, I did not start it this time. He did. He thinks he's chocolate dropper. It's not my fault. But, shit. What's up, world? It's your homegirl, Ivy. Talk to us nice, because our Lord and Savior, Bob Marley, don't like ugly. You can find us everywhere at www.rawrzonenyc.com. Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at rawrzonenyc. Follow Elgin Sound Radio at Elgin Sound Radio on Instagram and all social media platforms. And also search us on the Live 365 app Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, we are at Puso 82.3 FM, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Live 365 app. All the details are below. We're also going to get some content from Josh Banton one of these days on his entertainment stuff. Like, we're going to bring him to the dark side. Somehow.
Yeah,
Welcome to Death Row.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Let me tell you something. Bring me to the dark side. That's where the nugget resides. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, we're going to make this a thing. I will not speak about anything else besides nuggets until you get me off this camera. Continue.
From myself.
Josh Dark Nugget Banton.
I was about to say Lex Banton. Stop it.
Oh.
Don't do that. From myself and Josh Banton, we bid y'all a good night at Too Sweet. Remember, we have our latest Gorilla Talk podcast with special guest WCW legend Henry Godwin. You know that dude that threw Triple H in the pig pen back in like one of the Summer Slams. So please tap into that. We got content from Josh Banton coming your way. We have his Giveback performance scheduled to drop soon. But yeah, we're out.
Nugget!